Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, and perhaps even good evening, and happy New Year's Eve to those of you who are still in 2024, like me here on the Eastern Seaboard. I think just 6 minutes ago, Europe has dived right into 2025, so they're like totally ahead in the future. Australia and New Zealand and Singapore, they've already had it for like most of the day. OMG. And we're just, getting started here. So hey, West Coast will have the New Year for a little bit longer. I'm gonna have it for another sort of about 6 hours, almost 6 hours. And our friends on the West Coast, they're gonna have literally another whole day if they wanted to. Crazy, isn't it? One of those things. Nancy is here. Wonderful to see you one last time in 2024. Mr. Leo is here. Brian dropped by earlier. Miss Julia is here. Very good to see everyone who's dropped by. Have a wonderful New Year's Eve party here on Jay's channel. So woohoo! Which is why I thought, bring out the old titles one more time before I'm gonna go and revamp them. That is the plan. Yeah, I want to go and make an Unreal Engine version of this. So but before we do that, let's go on to play a little bit of Alan Wake. I think that's sort of the plan. My YouTube is a little bit behind today, so if you feel like you're in the past, just go refresh your browser window, because it could happen that you see something that's actually happened 30 minutes ago, 30 seconds ago and stuff, because it's one of those things. Alan is now in 2023. He wasn't aware that so much time has passed, because last time we saw him, it was technically 2010 for him still, and it looks like he wasn't really aware that time has passed. So I'm excited to see how the story progresses. And well, for us, it's already almost 2025, and that's all a bit weird, isn't it? Anyway, one of those things. Let's see what happens. Whoops, that is needs to get stopped. There we go. So front page of Steam. Forgot that I'm not actually playing this on Steam, but I thought very interesting how they try to sell you stuff, isn't it? So Black Myth Wukong is here 3 times, and I'm still not going to buy it. So one is the game of the year is, of course, the Black Myth Wukong. Also, it's the outstanding story-rich game, and it's also the best game I apparently suck at. So why would I buy that? Terrible. Let's go and close it. It's bad, isn't it? We need a peak launcher. Let's do that. Weird, isn't it? I don't understand it. Including the ads, indeed. I don't understand it either. I don't understand it. Shouldn't be like that. Best game you suck at. Now that's better. Alan Wake 2. That's exactly what we're playing. I'm about to do some crazy rejigging on. Whoops, I've gone away. There we go. I'm back. Am I back? I think I'm back. Am I? Yes, there we go. I'm back. Sorry about that. Yes, I'm about to do some data rejigging starting tomorrow on my computer, and I'm hoping everything's going to come back the way I left it, but it might not be. Oh, I remember why I launched Steam, because I thought, let's go and play a little bit of the Cabin Inspector before we get on with Alan Wake. Just, for half an hour or so. Let's do that. I totally forgot about that. That is why I opened Steam. That's the reason, wasn't it? Now I remember. The Cabin Factory. Because the thing is, apparently we need to do 24 more cabins. I don't think we're going to do those tonight, but I was wondering, if the game sort of counts, and let's do that. Be the Cabin Inspector. What are your plans then for tonight, other than hanging out with me? I mean, we've got a few more hours before any festivities began. I gotta tell you, back in my day, we used to go to parties and stuff. I don't recall ever liking going to parties, having to go places where I just wanted to stay at home. Now I finally can do that. That's quite cool. What I like about this game is that there's really not that much to explain about. It's just creepy to look at, and here we go. First cabin. How bad can it get, huh? Let's see. Cabin 1. Is it haunted? Let's hope it isn't. Hello, it's the Cabin Inspector. Anything moving, anything creepy in here we should know about? Any footsteps also? Because if that's the case, we should hike it out of here. Has he been looking at me? Somebody burning uncool stuff. Also, how many variations are there, I wonder? Yes, are there any... Did you hear that? I heard something. Are you watching any fireworks later? We might... Whoops. Oh my, he's chucking things at me. I'm gonna hike it out of here. Ah, oh my god, no! Get me out of here! Ah, he's following me. Did you see that? This thing is haunted! 23 left! Oh wow, okay. This was creepy already. He was chucking things at me, then he's looking at me. Oh my god. Whew. We're probably gonna hear the fireworks and potentially watch them from the balcony. That's what we tend to do. Hello, it's the cabin inspector. Oh, that doesn't look right. It's all upside down. Which I don't think is a big problem. I think as long as nothing's moving, we're probably good, right? But can you tell? I like that gravity is still working in that... hello, sir, you okay there? Stuck to the ceiling? Yeah, so gravity still operates normally. So I can still walk up the stairs. It's just that at the top of the room, things are upside down. Except for the frog, of course. It's a cabin from down under, that's exactly what it is. Must be. But I mean, if we just put that aside for a second, that the cloth draping isn't happening down. I think, is anything moving here? I don't think there is. I think, since that isn't the case, I think we're gonna go ship it out. I think it's a-okay. It's weird, but it's not haunted as such, is it? I have visions of this guy waving at me at one point. I gotta tell you what I found the most creepy over the last few days when we played this was all these weird faces coming out of the dark. That is crazy. So I think we're gonna mark this as clear, right? Clear, I like it. Yes! That was the correct answer. What could go wrong? Okay. Hello, it's the cabin inspector. One more time. Ah, this one's okay. It's downside down. That's really what it should be called, isn't it? Like, with upside down is upside down, then downside down is downside down. Does that make any sense? It does it? Crazy. Yes, what's happening at Shay Leo and Shay Nancy later? You guys have any plans? Are you staying at home? Are you joining parties? Are people joining you? Let us know. We'll totally toast to you later on. Even though it might not be on the air, it might be off the air. Everything seemed to have moved during shipping. No movement detected when I went inside. Therefore, the rest isn't my problem. This is exactly how shipping companies handle it. Well, don't know. Were you insured? Ah, it's a shame your package is broken. We technically broke it, but since you weren't insured, that's what can we do about it? Well, handle my property more carefully. Well, no, but that's why you should be insured. What's this? I don't recall that. There's a little girl. That wasn't here when I walked up the stairs. I say we hike it out of here. On the double. This thing is haunted, I tell you. So you're saying I should take out insurance because of your incompetence? That's exactly what we're saying. Otherwise... It was dangerous. The girl wasn't there when I walked up the stairs. Ah, man. Was 22 left, so that's kind of cool. We just need to get 22 right. Streak doesn't matter. Next cabin, here we come. All right, hello. It's the cabin inspector. Any creepy girls hanging from the ceiling that just materialized? Anyone creeping around? Lurking on the outside, slithering in like the slithering thing, chucking plates at me over there with the apple and the croissant. Okay, very nice. That was very nice of him, Nancy. You're watching the celebrations from a distance via TV? That's admirable. There was a German tradition that, I don't know if that's still around. We used to watch this, they've been broadcasting this for like 70 years, an old black and white sketch with Freddie Frinton. And he's a butler to an old lady, and he essentially gets terribly drunk over the course of the evening. Nobody's coming, basically, to the old lady's anniversary party or whatever. So he has to take the role of all the guests. And it's like Major so-and-so and Lord whatever, and I think that one's clear, wasn't it? For a change? Clear. How was that not clear? Nothing was moving. That's crazy. Have you seen these guys? We should watch it. Look at that. I didn't know we've been watched. These two people over there. I think that is new. I think that would explain why they're creating haunted cabins, because I think this whole warehouse is haunted. Interesting, isn't it? We can't, of course, go there because the area is totally off limits. Yeah, totally people watching. Huh. I don't even know how to pronounce your name, buddy, but hey, welcome. I do stream from time to time. Hey, that's very nice of you. I'm glad you've watched. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Welcome. And welcome to the last day of 2024. This is the cabin inspector. How do I... Let me have another crack at pronouncing your name. How would I do that? Prononator? Prononator? I can't tell. The last time I saw that was with the Punisher. Could be a U, could be Punonator? I don't get it, sorry. But it's good to see you too. Aim of the game here is to see if anything's moving, and if so, mark the cabin as haunted. If everything's okay. It's a 19th, 2000s thing. I might be too old for that. Although I was around in those years, mind you. Hello, sir. How's the apple tonight? Anything moving here? Can't believe what I've missed in the last couple of cabins here. Oh yeah, hello. Are you looking at me funny? Maybe not. Last time he was like that. He was totally looking at me funny, and he had that creepy smile on him. It looks like he's not creepily smiling today. So did I hear something? So I'm thinking maybe everything's okay with this cabin. I didn't see anything moving. Let's mark this one as clear then. It's my audience upstairs. Yes, that one was clear. These two people, I don't think they've been watching before. This is sort of new here. Okay, 21 cabins left. Let's see if we can do this. It looks so good. One of my supporters has suggested it to me. For $2.99 you can't really go wrong. It's a very cool game. I love this idea. Reminds me very much of the Stanley Parable. But also it's one of those opportunities. The idea is simple. And as an indie dev, you could make this. You could make a game like this. It's very cool. Ooh, there's something happening to the door here. That we haven't seen before. I have visited the basement before. That cup was moving before. He was looking at me funny earlier. I mean, no, she's moving. There's something moving in here. Let's get out of here. This is haunted. Crazy. Haunted, I tell you. Oucharoo. That was creepy, wasn't it? My God. 20 cabins left. I wonder what happens at the end. So the first thing you have to do is you have to do a streak of 8 correctly. That was a tad difficult. At which point the game technically ends. So I don't know what happens at the end of the next one. So then the game sort of starts again and it says you have to do 24 just to get it right. They don't have to be in a streak, I don't think. She's looking at me, isn't she? Yeah, she is looking at me. So then programmatically this isn't a mirror. This is a metahuman behind that, I suppose. Because our main character is a metahuman. So I don't think we have to look any further. She's moving. And I'd be stupid to go upstairs because she's probably going to come out and haunt me or something. If that wasn't enough, this thing is haunted. Let's get out of here. Bye, creepy lady. With the look at thing, that's just... Yikes. Okay, so that was definitely dangerous. Yes. Woohoo. No, 19 to go. Come on. Hello. It's the cabin inspector. Anybody home? Spooky lady is now a painting again. That was cleverly done with the lighting the same as the picture. So easy to miss some of these things. I tell you, the jump scares in this game. The jump scares. Door is closed today. It is, isn't it? I totally agree. It's creepy just to open the door. And the stuff you don't see. I remember there was this one thing where Brian said, hey, that cup is moving. And I didn't see this at all. And of course there are all the other moments where I thought the cabin is clear. I go out and say it's clear and it says, no, that was wrong. And I don't know why. You know, this could be clear. What do you think? Can't go in there. Any creepy faces? Any little girls popping up in front of the door? It looks like it's good. Do you know, absolutely, wouldn't that be cool? That'd be a great opportunity to cash in on this, redoing a game like this. Even if it's just, you know, a concept. That was one's clear. Yeah, so the way I would do this is as a... So aside from building these two environments, the cabin is of course a whole blueprint, and then you have different sort of... I'll probably use child blueprints on top of a blueprint that then would change that functionality, like the picture could be a picture, or it could be a person behind it, or it could be a person in front of it. And I mean, the stuff that they've done on some levels, the basement opens and you could go inside and there's a whole new level. In another instance that we've seen, they were... how did it happen? We came out... You go into the cabin, everything is as it is now. Then you come downstairs and the cabin's on fire. And then you walk out and the outside isn't this anymore. It's not the warehouse anymore. It's like an open landscape. And you have to go through a door that then gets you basically as if you're walking out of the cabin again. So there's some really cool trickery things. So if that's actually a really good idea to just try to remake this game just as an exercise. Very neat. And what I also like is that it's $2.99. You know, they're not saying it's $60 or so. Even for, I think this game is actually worth probably sort of 10 to 15. I'm thinking, just for its uniqueness. Hello, everyone. It's the cabin inspector. What a creepy lady. We had this one instance where she's a picture when you look at her when you come in, and then by the time you get back, she's actually standing in front of this and chases you down with a really creepy, weird smile. I gotta tell you. Hello. He sometimes looks at you as well. This here, pick this up from the store as well. I don't know if it's that product, but William Fauché has made something like this. It's called Easy Fog for $8.99. It's great to have, and it's good for distance fog planes, and you can make that yourself. But it's a really nice, neat product. Oh. Wow. What? Ha! We've had this before. That is crazy. Oh, no, oh my god, no, somebody's coming in. Oh my god, let me out. Oh, what a shame. Did you see that? That was creepy. Hyper-realistic horror cabins from the Cabin Factory. Ah. There was some kind of blocking volume in there. I couldn't run past it. And these guys are still watching me. This is new. It's like their awareness for me has... Oh dear. 18 left. Can we do this in 2024? Me too. I really enjoy games like that. It would be, wouldn't it? My god, Leo, this in VR. Now there's an opportunity to develop that. Jeremy, if you're watching now or later, go get your arse in gear, make some VR, mate. This, I think this is a scan. I don't think this is rigged. Also, anyone who's into Unreal Engine development, or if you're thinking of starting today for the final few hours, is the last time you can claim all the Megascans assets for free. There's a handy button, I think, on the front page of the Quixel website. But after midnight, they're all gonna cost cash. Oh my, hello, little girl. I mean, as long as she's not moving, I think it's gonna be okay. Ricky, how's it going, buddy? Happy New Year's Eve 2024. Yes, good point, Julia. Do you know, I totally agree with that. Epic should actually pay us to use Fab. What a freaking disaster, man. Are you moving? You're not moving, are you? Hence, you're probably okay here. What a disaster. I had such high hopes for Fab. Seriously, I thought, wow, this is going to change the world. Biggest asset marketplace on the planet. And the integration, when it was in beta, what I've seen, it was amazing. From when it was in beta in UEFN, it was absolutely incredible. Build your level. This one's clear, right? Yes. Build your level. You need something. You go to the store on the tab that's already inside of Unreal Engine. You pick an item, you check out, you drag it into your level, and boom. That is that. I thought if you can pull it off like that, now that's going to be really, really cool. That, of course, only works if you don't have an asset pack with 45 terabytes of content, because that is what we often get. That only works if you have like one single item for which you're happy to pay 99 cents or so. It looks like that's not the road they went down to. And then, of course, they changed everything over from the Unreal Engine Marketplace to Unfab. And it's a total disaster. We can't have a wish list anymore. We can't even see what's in our own library anymore. Man, how clunky. And they've already delayed it by a year. So they must have serious issues. According to Tim Sweeney, the backend and all that is all the features are there that we want. They just didn't get a chance to actually roll them out yet to us. So I'm reading between the lines there. They were under heavy pressure to turn this into a cash cow. That's why they rushed the Quixel assets into turning them chargeable, because I think their argument was, hey, we acquired Quixel and we haven't actually made any cash with them. We've given what they had away for free for several years, and people got so used to it that this is part of Unreal Engine. Of course it wasn't, and that is now a painful lesson that many have to learn. Hey, the Quixel bridge and the Quixel assets They were a service, and what is this? This is just light, right? This isn't a stick. This is a table that stuck out. Hang on, that wasn't here before. This thing is haunted, I tell you. Haunted. Yeah, so I think they were under pressure to cash in, and I think that's why the rush happened. So definitely haunted. Haunted, right? Yes! Ha ha ha! But hey, the problem is, it's like Julia is building environments for a living in Unreal Engine, and she can't do her job properly anymore as a result, and that is where it starts sucking bad. I appreciate Epic's problems, but also please understand ours. If we use Unreal Engine as a commercial tool in our pipeline and that tool stops working, then that is a problem. So enough ranting. 16 left. Maybe we can even do this before we do a bit of Alan Wake 2. Hello, this is your friendly cabin inspector. I'm just making sure. Oh my god, she's looking so creepy. That is what happens when you dial up a morph target a little too much. Not only that, she's also... Is she following me? She is, isn't she? Or does it only look like that? It's like the Mona Lisa effect. I think she is actually turning, isn't she? It's not just a flat picture. And if it is a flat picture, it is definitely stopped. It just keeps looking at me. Dollmare, no, I haven't played that. That sounds creepy though. That sounds super creepy. I've played Silent Hill. Man, what a great remaster that was. There's so many bad games out there. Also, the picnic table is back. Interesting, what's happened here? But Silent Hill wasn't one of them. That was a really good game. And also the attention to detail. They've remade it, but retained the atmosphere from back in the day. That's very cool, I gotta say. Yes, the ding means you got it right, exactly. And then the means you didn't get it right. So I'm a little bit on the fence here. Is this moving or not? I think it's moving, but it could also be just an optical illusion. I really don't know. I think this is moving. I think there's definitely something like a look at going on here. I don't know how they've made this. Do you know, this is I think I know what they did here. So in the previous thing, when we saw the woman quite clearly, that wasn't a mirror, there was actually a person standing behind it, and that was sort of looking at me as I was looking. This, I think, is done by filming the person with the camera and then putting that flat camera target into the picture frame. I think that's how they do it, because the person is moving, I think. But what makes this difficult to see is that I'm looking at a flat projection of it, so I think that's what it is. So I'm thinking, I think maybe this one's gonna be haunted. I think something's moving. Oh, I see. Dollmare. I'm gonna put that on my wish list. Ah, so that was wrong, Ricky. That is the sound that it makes when it was wrong. Dang. Is it haunted or not? That is the question. I've never really looked at this corner all too closely here. Hello. Now that is a flat picture and it still looks like it's looking at me. It's that Mona Lisa effect, isn't it? Okay, fine. Nobody's looking at me here. Anyone outside? Got 16 cabins to go through. We don't have time for this. Anything moving here? Can I hear something? Funny that I've never noticed this table sticking out before. This bench, I suppose it's a bench. Little boy. Little frog. TV. I wonder if there's other games like this then. If you say Dolme is a little bit like this with assembly lines, something's coming out. Oh, hello. That's sort of gone here now. Yeah, so something's changed, hasn't it? That's classed as creepy stuff, right? Haunted, I say. I say it's haunted. Let's get out. It's oh my god, no, that's the woman. Get out, get out. Is she following me? She's not following me. But I would say haunted. Lady, I'm gonna mark you as haunted. And then she gets transported out as well. Oh my god. 15 left to go. Hello, it's your friendly cabin inspector. You're like a key player in this, aren't you? And then where did they go? Well, Independence, Missouri, probably. I would imagine, together with the rest of the cabin. Door, nope, not open. Sir, how's it going? How's dinner? Have you even touched it? I've noticed your ring finger is a little bit embedded into the porcelain there, and it has been for the last 50 cabins or so, as is the bread sunken into the plate. But let's not worry about that. I mean, you know, is it moving? No. It's all we care about. Anything moving out here? Dollman. So I'm wondering if there's other games like this out there. Maybe there's other games. I mean, maybe there's a whole series. Could this be that it's a bit like the back rooms? Oh, no. The girl, she's after me. Oh my god, it's haunted. It's haunted. Click the danger button. Alan Wake's game, yes, for sure. That would be a good idea, Julia. Jump on the porch and see if we can just click the button and just jump on, see if that works. Do you know what the thing is? That gives us an opportunity. We should make it. I mean, when I saw this, I was thinking, you know, this scope and the whole idea of it is actually very cool. You could do anything. You could have haunted coffee machine. You could have haunted yacht. You could have haunted beef. There's so many things that you could do, you know. And we can give him a flashlight so you can check the inside. I love it. That is a great idea. Do I even need to go inside? Because that looks already too creepy. That's insane. And maybe Remington, I tell you. Hello? It's the cabin inspector. And this must be the friendly family photo where everyone's got a little bit. My god, look at her teeth. Look at those gnashes. Oh, really? Phasmophobia. I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. We should sit here and have his dinner. Oh my god, how much more creepy can it get? Where's Brian when you need him? Uh-oh, someone's not there anymore. There was a fifth person, wasn't there? Oh my god. There was nothing here. Sorry, jump scare. There was a fifth person there. Right? Clearly. Wasn't there. And they're not there anymore. Who was the fifth person? The DLC pack, yeah. I could have sworn there was another boy here, or another girl, or another something. Was there? I don't remember now. I'm intrigued to spool the stream back and have a look. Do you remember a fifth person there? You only remember 4. I mean, there are only 4 cast members here. I could have sworn there was a 5th person here. Huh. Only 4? Good stuff. Thank you so much, Leo. I appreciate that. That is good to know. Maybe this cabin's clear then. What do you think, clear cabin? Clear cabin, yet it gave me a jump scare. What's going on there? It was a clean bill of health. I am the 5th, Mr. Beethoven. How's Art today? Art, welcome to the last day of 2024. Wonderful to see you back in the cabin factory. Dun, 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 dun. Indeed. Good evening. It's your friendly cabin inspector. Oh my god, I think we've seen this before. With the plushies. With the oversized, huge plushies. Also, let's remember how many plushies there are. I do remember we had something similar like this before, and one of them was looking at me. These guys are looking at me, aren't they? I don't even need to look upstairs. These guys are looking at me funny. Oh my god, I can't get out. I can't get out. They're not letting me pass. Oh my god, the frog's large. What am I gonna do? Now listen here, boys and girls. This is all totally fine and dandy, and nobody needs to get. This is all time to leave, Leo. Time to leave. And we're just gonna quickly press the danger button and pretend this never happened. But they weren't coming after me last time, were they? Ugh. That's mean. 12 cabins left. So that means in just 45 minutes we've done half of it. Good evening. It's the cabin inspector. One more time. Hello lady, how's it going? Wooden beer kegs, I like it. I've started making some clips of these for my gaming channel, because some of these things that we've encountered here, they were just fantastic. And the jump scares, they were just crazy good. That's on my J Plays channel. I haven't made them public yet, but I've been editing some and they'll come out in the new year. Well, anything moving? I don't think there is. Blender is very hard, yes. Yeah, you don't. The good thing is Unreal Engine gives you that option, so you can start with blueprints and then move on if you feel you have to. But by all means, a lot of stuff. She's moving, all right. A lot of stuff is possible with blueprints, so it's C++. It's really not necessary. Like this, I bet you. $1 million, not, I bet you $5. This is probably all made in blueprints here. This one is definitely haunted, right? Haunted, yes. I've been doing Unreal Engine since 2019, and it's been a tough ride. It's been an ongoing challenge, I gotta say. It's an ongoing challenge. There's always something that you didn't know you could do better. So it's what I like about Unreal Engine is that it looks like it's this thing that you're never gonna stop learning as you get into it. And there's always something else you can do with it as well. And then of course they improve the tool all the time. So wow. Marcin, how's it going? Happy New Year's. Obviously are you in the new year already? Marcin, tell us about the future. I'm still back in 2024, but you, my man, might be in 2025 for the last 45 minutes. Is that correct? What's the future like? Tell us. Some of my I thought so. Some of my friends in New Zealand and in Australia have told me that the new year is a mixed bag, even though they can't really tell much about it yet. But they said, yeah, they've had enough of it already. Do you know, that is so true. Unreal Engine can be used in so many different ways. And the trouble with YouTube tutorials, I find, is that you might learn the wrong way. I mean, what a tutorial shows you for the purpose of demonstration is something you might not ever want to do in a game that you ship. But then if you do something like what we do, optimization isn't an issue at all, because I don't intend to ship a game with this. I don't really care about the real live sort of gameplay capabilities, because we're just rendering with Unreal Engine, so we're making a cinematic production, and as such we don't need to worry about optimization. But then there's other tools and tips and tricks that sort of real life gaming environment would use that we can tap into to make things like a comprehensive light controller to control something from a sequencer, and that sort of stuff that goes into coding. So you don't have to use it, but if you do use it, then more things become possible. So it's kind of there's always something to learn. I think the thing with Unreal Engine is you just dabble for 2 years and eventually you find your own way. But it is a long, tough journey, I gotta tell you. You already feel older. Yes, I can tell. That's me too. And I'm not even in 2025 yet. Tutorializer, exactly. Do you know, one thing that I do want to do in 2025, and I hope I can find the time for this, is I want to make a new website, a website that isn't one. I don't want to bolt this onto one of my existing websites, because they already have a purpose and they're already there for a reason. I want to make a new website, probably called wpguru.tv, and it'll be my own personal learning portal. So what I dislike about YouTube is that it's difficult to learn a whole course like in sequence. You can do that much better with things like Game Dev TV or with Udemy, those types of courses, because they're cohesive and they're not like a snippet here and then another snippet there from a different educator. What I want to do is something in which you can go and watch a whole series of videos, but then also leave comments on these things that don't get lost in YouTube. And you can watch things in sequence. Doesn't mean I won't put them on YouTube, but I do want you guys to have a way to just watch a whole course, ideally ad-free, and get sort of like a more cohesive experience. It also has this idea that the thing is, I've done so much on so many channels. There's no one place that brings it all together, and that's the other attempt of this site. And then the third idea that I have for this site is that I would like to sell fully fledged courses with that, and that's not something that I want to start right away. So I want to still provide a ton of free content, but I think what I do want to do is if it gets more in depth, I think those will be like a chargeable course with the community attached, so that you get access to a private Discord server where we can chat about these things. And so that's something that I'm thank you, good to hear. That's something that I've been thinking of for a while, and I need to do some things to put that in place. But yeah, that is the plan. So wpguru.tv, like learning with Jay type thing, but learning with Jay and perhaps other people as well. That's the other idea that we had. Perhaps other trainers could come on board, and people who have a similar style to me and tackle similar things. We could all put courses on that together. So we'll see how it goes. So yes, Happy New Year, Marcin. I hope you enjoyed. And also Happy New Year, Neville. Good to see you, buddy. How's it going? What's the future like? Neville's in Southern Australia. So that is, that's cool, I think. And you've already experienced 2025. So tell us all about it while I show you this exciting game here, which is called The Cabin Factory. We're the cabin inspector. This is a cabin. We have 11 more cabins to go. Hopefully we can do that this year. If not, we'll do the next 10 next year. We go in, do a 2025 preview. I like it. Review or preview. Hello, this is the cabin inspector. Just checking if this cabin is haunted or not. Let's hope it isn't. This all looks in order. Painting of a lady, it's totally fine. We don't have to worry about anything. No boys or girls spooking around. There's also nobody chucking ceramic plates at me with dinner on it. This guy's also creepy. He was looking at me funny the other day. Basement door is closed. That is good. Upstairs we have boy with a blanket on his head and a TV that isn't on. Ah, and there's the girl. So this is weird because I think we've had something like this before, and I didn't see her hanging there as I walked up, so I can't tell. Has she just come into play, or is she always there? Because if this is the same sort of cabin we had last time, I said it's haunted because I didn't see her coming up. I said it was haunted, and the game said no, it wasn't the case. So I don't know what to do. It could be either way. I don't know. I was going from here, and then I was going this way. So it could be that I didn't see it. Now she's there. Oh no, there we go. She might have been there. She might have been there from the. I don't know. Dang. So last time, if it is the same cabin as before, well, the same cabin type, let's say. I'm gonna say it's not haunted because I may just have not seen her. The boy's invoking the quantum theory of monsters. If he can't see them, they don't exist. I'm gonna say this has a clean bill of health. Does it? Yes! So she must have been there before then. Woohoo! Dang, brother, that's cold. 10 more cabins to go. Can we do this? Come on. Good evening. It's the cabin inspector. Again. Lady, how's it going? Anyone creepy staring at us from the dark? Any plushies staring at us? You're not staring at us. Girls hanging down from the top here. I can hear something. I think I can hear something. Christian! Happy New Year, my friend! Good to see you. Tell me, are you in the new year yet? Are you in 2025 yet, or are you still in 2024? I think you might still be in 2024, right? Oh my god, he's looking at me! He's totally looking at me. This thing is haunted, I tell you! Let's get out of here, this thing is haunted! Haunted! Danger! Yes, look at that, 7 in a row. Now that isn't easy. That totally isn't easy. Dezeen. Oh, I don't think I know that one. Is that on your channel, Neville? I'd love to have a look at it. And the lottery numbers for 2025. Do you know there were lottery numbers in Alan Wake? Maybe you could play that. They were valid in 2023 though, so. Dun, dun, dun. 9 cabins left. Man, let's see what happens. Oh my god, he's staring at me from the outside. We've already had this cabin. So I suppose that also gives another interesting... He's not sitting there anymore, he's not standing outside. Oh my god, there's definitely something moving. Get out now! Get out now! Last time he was actually following us, running after us. Ship it away! I like that this happens again. That is very, very cool. Those were 8 cabins in a row. How am my 2 supervisors doing there? Did I do okay over there? Can you see me? I mean, hear me? Happy New Year, balloons. Isn't that cool? It's like our own personal little celebration here. And look at that. This door's closed now. Last time when we did an 8 cabin streak, we could totally go in here. And then we could look at our apartment. Magic number 8 here. Hey, this is cool. Maybe this is a good place to stop and then go and play Alan Wake instead. Because, you know, that's technically what we're here for. It's just that this game's so much fun. We'll play the last 8 cabins tomorrow. Let's leave that for 2025. I like it. Maybe she has lasered eyes. You don't know. Maybe she's got the 2020 vision. Woohoo! Cool, Neville, thank you. I'm gonna have a look then. Let's go close that, go to the next game launcher, and continue the evening with Alan Wake 2. First thing this game's gonna tell me is, hey, you didn't install this game on an SSD. What on earth were you thinking? Because that's gonna just take way too long to load. What the game doesn't know is that it's actually installed on a RAID of several M2 drives. Welcome to the Remedy Connected Universe. Alan Wake 2, oh, it's coming to Steam. It's just another year or two. They did the same with Control. That was available as an Epic exclusive. And then I think 2 years later it came to Steam. So they're going to do the same with this one. And then they're going to go and cash in big time one more time. But when they do it this way, they get a kickback from Epic. And I think you get a lesser license fee when you do this exclusively with Epic. Epic are also the publisher of this game, so I think that's another sort of deal. Whoops, hello. What happened here? I'm in the dark. Of course, we're playing Alan Wake. What was I thinking? So let me go put the lights back on. It's a creepy night, I tell you. It's a creepy night. Ah, there we go. I've got the light again. I guess it depends on the game. You can still do that. I think so. It depends on sort of what you do, what the better deal is for the developers, I guess. So what I know is that you can release your game on Epic, just like you can release it on Steam. But if you agree to this exclusivity period, then you get a kickback from Epic. I think you have a lesser percentage that you have to give them. In addition to that, you also don't pay a license fee on the if you're making your game with Unreal Engine. These guys haven't done that, so this is Northlight Engine, so they don't benefit from that, I don't think. But I'm sure they have other deals, because if Epic is your publisher, that's something different than you self-publishing the game on the Epic Game Store. So Epic is also a very new games publisher, like 505 Games. This is now Epic publishing this, so it's, you know, there's all kinds of benefits. So if you're an indie developer and you have something that it has potentially going to make you, like, you know, 5 million in revenue, then it's actually better for you if you do this exclusivity thing, because it works out better for you. But they don't have all the community features that Steam have. So what some people have started doing is that they set up their games page on Steam so that they can tap into forums and wish lists and all that, but then they don't actually release the game on Steam, which is a little bit unfair. I think they should not be allowed to do that, but hey, one of those things. Let's see how this thing pans out. I think last time Saga Anderson has whooped Agent Nightingale's ass as he was going into the lake. And as he died, Alan Wake sort of came out, and he didn't know that 14 years had passed. So he's a little bit older, haggard, long-haired now, and he's just come out of the lake. So let's see how this continues. And also, let's hope we will survive. Also, Happy New Year, anyone in the UK! It's just gone midnight in the UK. Woohoo! You had 2 blackouts. Ooh, oucheroo. Like internet blackouts, or was it like mental blackouts? I hope it was just like internet or power blackouts. This is Saga Anderson, by the way. Say what?
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
3 hours, okay.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. Dark presence.
Danger.
Danger, yes.
Thanks. Got it.
Super dangerous.
Hey!
And he has a page with him. The screen tearing, I'll tell you more about that in a minute. That's
you
actually
okay?
a bug in the game.
It got out with my face scratch.
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before.
Easy now.
Haggard,
First
I
things
tell
first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been.
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
you. Dun dun.
13.
Yeah, crazy, huh? Yeah, I tell you, the screen tearing, it's because the game doesn't save my setting when I say use VSync, and then they don't happen. So I'm gonna have to just switch it on every time manually.
Where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest.
Also, this is Alan Wake, by the way.
This who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr.
He's a
Wake,
writer.
this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our
Yes.
car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
No, good eye, eagle eye. It's just, we've noticed this yesterday as well, because
How?
I've switched VSync on, and it doesn't save it. Here, so this is it. I've switched DLSS frame generation off because I hate it, and VSync on, and it just doesn't save these settings. I don't know why. It happened yesterday as well,
Am I
and now it's gone.
Is this the dark place? No, it can't be.
It's not the dark place, buddy. You got out! Woo!
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me.
Which is ridiculous.
Moving
It's
on.
ridiculous. We don't know
Bit
why.
of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, and we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake.
Well,
Thought I'd never see this place again.
it might mean
But should
You
know
could-
These woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark.
let's have a look at you, Alan.
Flashlight?
I do.
It's not safe without a light.
We do have a flashlight.
And a gun.
Yeah, but
You can relax, Wake.
And pages.
Alan doesn't.
If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead here because, hey, Alan, you could see
Should
your
look
wife
around.
again.
With the flooding
Wouldn't
gone,
that be cool? Look
could
at
be further
that.
clues out there.
Wow.
The flooding disappeared very suddenly.
Indeed.
I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
There, might be. This is just so cool. Yes. I'm still not entirely happy with the voice they've given him here. Alan! You're back, man! That's just crazy. Let's take a picture. Yes. I don't know where it saves this, but hey, super cool. Nightingale drank the lake when he was banished. That's exactly how it happened. Or maybe a shot from behind here, so that we get the whole unflooded lake scenario here. Yes. Ha! So much fun with photo mode. Yeah, I can always crop in later. There we go. Nice. Okay. I'll have a look. I think for now I just have it saves everything else. It just doesn't save these particular settings, so I don't really know why. Or why no one's looking into it. It's not like the game's only just been released yet. Last earnings report, they said that it hadn't made its money back, its development money. So that tells you something. How much cash it costs to develop games like this. And that was before they put it on sale, so they never really had a sale up until very recently. And I would imagine with the sale, just before Christmas when that started, I think they probably have recouped their money by now. I would hope so. It's very different to the first Alan Wake though. It's a completely different game really. I mean, there's the same characters, plus new characters, lots of new characters. Some inconsistencies, like we still have a Sheriff Breaker, but it's not Sheriff Sarah Breaker, it's a different sheriff. It's a man, but we haven't established if he is in any shape or form related to Sarah. Could be that she's retired. I think he's too young to be her son. I don't think she had a kid back then. Maybe she did, I don't recall. Maybe she's together with Barry, I don't know. He's still around. RJ, how's it going? Happy New Year's Eve! This looked like the Dead Nightingale. We've only just started here. I've just been playing the cabin inspector, the cabin factory. Because that is also extremely creepy and casual. How's it going? Yeah, possibly. FBC Firebreak due to come out, I think, next year. Sorry, yeah, next year. This year. / this year. Can you go back in the water? Oh, Saga, you're gonna get your pants wet again. Totally squidgy shoes. That is just very cool. That is, I think I'm gonna go and take another picture of this. This is just, it's just beautiful, man. Including the water ripples. Yeah, I can always zoom in a little bit later. Sweet. As Jay just keeps playing with photo mode way too much. It's very addictive. This is why all these things are cool. All these games consoles, all these PC parts we've been collecting over the last 3 decades. They're like traveling machines, aren't they? They let us travel to different worlds, really, if you think about it. And we're then in that world with these guys. Yeah, keep that flashlight out as we look around here. Or we could also maybe do a few deductions in the mind place. That might be possible. Because I don't think we have any goals right now. Just look around and see if something pops up. I have not. No, Ghosts of Tsushima. No, I don't think I have. Yeah, photo mode. I'm so glad so many people are implementing it. I think I have a plugin for that for Unreal Engine. It was a little bit difficult to hook up. Oh, hello. This could be a manuscript page. Nightingale in the Dark Place. Let's read it.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. A cultist leaned close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
Actually, that makes almost sense, bizarrely. No, I agree with the lighting. It's incredible. It's the second game that really strikes me with, my goodness, how far has lighting come in engines that are not Unreal Engine. So it looks like everyone is tapping into these new abilities, like the Indiana Jones game, also lighting phenomenal, and it really adds so much to the game. And while it does take a ton of resources to make that happen, I think it's incredible. If this is a new generation of games we're looking at, that's quite impressive. Considering also this game was released last year, actually in 2023, so it's been out for over 12 months.
The rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted.
Oh my god.
Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Good for the writer. I'm hoping though that with mega lights, it doesn't just lead to lazy light design, because what I find what could happen as a sort of, you know, bad result is, hey, finally I can use as many point lights as I want without having to worry about how should I actually use lighting properly. Just learn that and you might find you don't even need mega lights. But, you know, if you think, well, there's usually this one main light source that casts a shadow, and there can be others that don't cast a shadow. But if you have competing shadow creators that go into different directions, that's also what ruins the realism. So I think it's important for people to understand, hey, use it as a nice tool, but don't use it because, hey, I can't work out lighting, so I'll just use as many mega lights as I can, because that'd be wrong, I think. Just saying, you know. Do you know, you're right. Somebody should give Alan himself a recap of the first game. What we got here? Case closed, is it?
The cult of the tree is behind these murders.
Well, yes.
This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
But it is cool that we have it. So, and like you say, this is one of those things that I really appreciate about Epic, that the engine just gets better. Nightingale spoke in excerpts from the pages. There was a cult goal. Cult goals. This could be a cult goal. There could be a cult ritual. Cult ritual here. Who's involved? Cult psychology. Cult symbols. Cult. Whatchamacallit? Cult. What they were. What's this here? Cult. What kind of cult? Yeah, I don't know. Cult psychology? That could be. Put that here? No. Dang. Nightingale's. Well, who's involved? Well, Nightingale, I suppose. Is he? Yes. Is he involved? I can't tell. No, he's not. Dang. What kind of ritual? Nightingale only victim to become a monster? Why? Yes, why? You tell us.
Keep trying.
Was that not good? This here? No. The was a cult goal? Fragments? Fragments of what? I don't really know. Where should this go? The writing part, perhaps? This here? Yes, haha. Indeed, he's helping like so much right now, right? Investigate the previously flooded area. Totally gonna do that. Take the car back to Bright Falls. Yeah, I'm thinking the previously flooded area. Let's have a look at that, because if there is something else waiting for us, lore to explore, let's go do that. Totally can't go here, can I? Yes, I can. Oh, look, there's a thing. The thing with the thing.
A locked box.
Yes.
Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
Well, it is, but... What? Is this... A locked box never stopped the FBI? One of those locks. Is it like a Simon Says type thing? Let me go and restart. I wasn't looking. I see. So we do this, and then that. Oh wow, that was easy. How exciting. I did a thing! Yes, Casey, bring me the
cult
bolt
doesn't see their
cutters.
victims as people.
Remember, they look like us, but they aren't. They're like animals, and it's our job to hunt them and gut them. Welcome to Huntin' and Killin'. Oh wow, that increased my inventory. And I have a what's that now? Fire extinguisher? This is some good stuff here. This is, what is that? Adhesive bandage. Restores a good amount of health. Propane tank, oh nice. Throwable gas canister. Detonates when shot, inflicting heavy damage to anything in nearby. Shotgun ammo, throwable flare. Oh my god, that's not good, is it? It only means we're gonna have to use it at one point. And I'd rather not. Come on, Saga, step over the... That's really not that high. You can do it. Come on, you've stepped over larger things. Well, don't then. Also okay with me. Traversal F. Do you wanna... I have to literally go around this. That's just insane. Yeah, lighting really makes this. And so this must be something similar to Lumen then, in Northlight. I bet you this is also sort of real-time calculated lights. I don't think this is baked lighting anymore. I can't imagine. Even though it is still cheaper, there's literally no resources out on how Northlight works under the hood. It'd be just interesting to see how they do it. There's interesting sort of dedicated engines out there. The guys from No Man's Sky have one. Then there's the one that they use for Horizon. That is a proprietary one that's called the Decima engine. They've also used that in Trash Stranding, which is a weird game. And there's this one here, Northlight, that was used in Control and in Quantum Break, and in this one here in Alan Wake 2, and also in probably in the next 2 games in Firebreak and in Control 2. That's probably also going to use this engine. But they have this luxury of tweaking things. Whereas then other engines are being sort of deprecated internally, like the guys from the Talos Principle had their own engine which was used in Serious Sam, and then also in the Talos Principle 1, and the last one was the Serious Sam 4 that they've used that engine for, and then they've switched in favor of Unreal Engine 5. So 5.2 was the first build of the Talos Principle that they released that with. And I'm sure that's been upgraded now. They want to do a remaster of Talos Principle 1, for which I would imagine they're also going to use Unreal Engine. Can we go further? I mean, there's got to be more to this area than this. I would think. Special, yes. Today's special is extra limp sandwiches with moose jerky from Alex Casey Lunchboxes. Lunchbox not included. Oh yeah, absolutely. Max Payne indeed. Yes, I forgot about Max Payne. They're working on that as well. Busy company. Finland's richest tech company, from what I understand. I have only started playing Serious Sam 4, but I've never really... I don't think I got into it. It's fun, but it was... I haven't finished the other ones either. The older Serious Sams. I think I'm gonna go deduce some stuff. Note reminding cultists that victims are like animals. That could be this here. Could be, but it's also possible that, you know... Cult ritual, what is it? That could be that. Like this? No? Could it be, Could it be... Cult psychology, maybe? Yes! Dehumanizing the victims. Indeed. Cult stashes. Cauldron Lake stash. This one was Cauldron Lake. Yes, perfect. Goody. There's got to be more in this flooded area that I can't currently reach. Mr. Nate! Do that! Thank you so much for dropping by. I'm really glad it helps. And have a wonderful 2025. We'll see you in the new year. And well, one person leaves, another person comes in. Mr. Dragonade! No trash on the beach. Apparently, one of the goals is that we're supposed to investigate the previously flooded area. But I don't see anything else. And the thing hasn't got a tick box. So I'm thinking, damn, brother, that's cold. Oh, what's happening on the right-hand side there? Look at that. When I do that, there's some lighting issue on the right. It's gone away. Do I... Maybe I need to go around. Like go out here and go around the long way. So disrespectful, I tell you. This, I can't go. I can't make it. That's terrible. Then this way here. Like go down here. Go around here. We were just admiring the lighting, really, Nate, because that's just beautiful. That's just beautiful. I might even take another picture without the character. I'm thinking, like, you know, just with creepy trees and stuff. Or just a nice wide shot like this. That's nice. Yes. Beautiful. Who says you need to do rendering in a 3D program? Just use a game, man. Just use a game and take snapshots there. Much easier. Nate, what you got planned for tonight then? With the next sort of 4.5 hours, 5.5 hours, 6.5 hours to go until it is the new year for you, I think. Because this isn't the flooded area of the beach, but I think I can use it to go around. Last time I found a nice page here that Alan was kind enough to read out to me. This isn't exactly the beaten path, as they say. Oh, there's creepy stuff back there. That could be the flooded part that they're talking about. Uh-oh. Lighting's just gotten creepy. You can quick turn by quickly pressing the backward twice. You what? Like this? So, no, it doesn't work then. So it's... it totally doesn't work. It's ridiculous. Hey, you should be doing this. Should I? Because it doesn't work. No, well, you should, because, you know, it worked when we tried it. Well, it doesn't work when I'm in the frickin' boss fight now, does it? You eat shits. Hello. How you doing, buddy? He just wants to play. I had forgot to... Oops, hello. Are you a taken? Because you're just like, you know, cute little fluffy thing who wants to hug. I'm thinking. Hard to say. Are you a taken? No, you're just a real life forest animal, aren't you? Yeah, that's what we do with you! Hang on a minute, I was just about to shoot you, buddy. That's so rude. Don't shoot the tree, Saga, that's embarrassing. Has he brought friends? Oh, there's maybe a cache here. Dude. That's why they were saying I can go turn around quickly, but of course I can't. Yes. Oh, nice.
Into monsters.
But I don't need it. The light comes back. Thanks, buddy. That's good. Isn't it there? Here. Ooh, look at that. It's all like yellow arrows. I think there's a product like that on the Unreal Engine marketplace. Saga burns away the dark substance.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away.
Do you know, they told me I could, but when I tried it, it didn't work. As always. Yes, they were suggesting something with the left stick. And apparently like double tapping it or something, but it totally doesn't work. Ah, it's empty. Yeah, maybe there's something in the options, like under controls. Sprint, right, back, forward. Sprint is that. Actions toggle flashlight. Flashlight reload. All these things are not actually mapped on the controller. Nice going, guys. Good stuff. Now you have to really have 65 fingers to play the game properly. With the controller, I'm sorry, we don't really spot that. That's not even... I don't even see it here. Quick turn. Screw-ood, I say. But hey, it was on sale, it's fine.
For themselves.
Ah. How do we... What do we do with that lamp? But we don't have... We don't have a key for that, do we? It's the if J condition. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. That is actually how most software is built. If J, randomly remove 50% of the functionality. Else, just work normally. Happens also with bug reports. If bug report is from J, file forward to dev null. And... oh, look at that. Key. Stream side cache key. Well, that could be the one for the little box we've just found here. Possibly. The box that has since then vanished. Because that's just how we roll here. You can either look at the box and not open it, or you can get the key to the box. But at the moment you want to use the key, the box has vanished. Yes, no thank you, I appreciate. It's good. Nate, just a reminder, and I know you're currently not into Unreal Engine, but if you are in the future, it might be a good idea to just pick up the Quixel assets. Because today is the last day where you can pick them up for free. It's just a single button just to add them to your account in case you do need them in the future. If you want them in the future. Go do it! Today's catch. Oh wow, they do that? That's crazy. Yeah, mine I just sent to Dev Null and then oh, it's from Jay. Why? They're not useful. We don't want to. We don't want to better Jay's user experience. We want him to have a tough time because you know, it's probably on the. You can get that in two ways. You can get that through the Quixel homepage. And yeah, Julia will give you a link. That's exactly right. Yeah, Julia will direct you to the link. Yeah, either on the Quixel homepage or you can also do it through the Epic launcher on the Unreal Engine tab. I think there's a Fab Marketplace, probably also homepage of that. A yellow perch and a mid-sized pike almost caught. I can't believe they're printing them out and then they're lighting a fire with them. That's how much they dislike our bug reports. Had binoculars or a telescope or something, taking notes. Didn't notice me. Good. Don't need the attention. Today's catch, just an old rubber boot. Hang on a minute. An out-of-towner. Before sunrise. What are they doing here? Some of the regular creepies roaming around again. Avoided them as usual. No one notices a quiet old fisherman. Not even the fish. Well, this isn't the flooded area though, is it? But I'm happy to have a poke around. Streamside. Cauldron Lake. Oh, we have a key for a streamside cabin, don't we? Cabin. I mean, like a case. Say hello. What's happening here?
A poem?
Ah,
Or
a
a riddle?
hut. Sun. Heart and the waves. Interesting.
Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
1 bird for the light, 2 for the darkness, 3 birds for a fight, 4 for struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending, whatever it may be. Hmm. 7 lines, 5 symbols. Oh, I see, I see. We have Nightingale's heart and a fuse. And there's a heart symbol here. Perhaps we're just going to go and put Nightingale's heart on it. That doesn't work, of course. What were you thinking, Jay? Does his heart work anywhere? Does the fuse work in the house? No. Does his heart work in the house? No. Nightingale's heart. It's like an item. In That's so cool. That doesn't work with anything. Okay, good. Right, thank you so much, Julia. Much appreciated. Nursery rhymes. Well, that is a new case.
Creepy dolls.
Yes.
Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than
Fluffy
anything
jumpers.
else going on, I guess.
Oh, wow, really? You're making a lot of connections already. I found a strange rhyme on a sheet of paper with children's drawings. That was at Cauldron Lake, wasn't it? Or was it Strange Dolls? No, it was Strange Dolls. Duh. Are they the ones from the Threshold Kids? Wasn't this with Strange Dolls? Really? Was it then the Cauldron Lake rhymes then, instead? Dude, it was both. Was it Bright Falls? What are these and who made them? Perhaps in that category? Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Aha! Oh, okay. Oh, good to know. Of course, by the time I have other pieces, I will never find my way back here because I'm just in the creepy forest in the... Hello, what's this? A VHS camera? A POW. Interesting. Didn't the guys at the old abandoned store have a tripod that was fallen over? It's old tech, man. Dun dun. Federal Bureau of Control. So finally someone's eaten the apple that we've had in the cabin factory. Interesting.
A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
It's not a weird souvenir. There's also a hamburger. Why don't we have that? Should we put that on here somehow? Can we do that? Crow doll. We can't put that on here, can we?
Nah.
No. Nah, but hang on a minute. Where is it? Where'd she put it? Oh, ooh, really? Does it matter where we put it? We can put that here.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, does it? But it goes on there, unlike Nightingale's heart, which sort of doesn't.
Ugh.
What? Ugh.
Think, Saga.
Yes, think, Saga. Pick that up first of all, right? And then put it here.
Doesn't look right.
It doesn't, does it? Nah, it totally doesn't look right. That explains all the equipment. Exactly. Because, of course, we can't have new technology because...
Something feels different. I should look around.
Wait, what? Am I in a different dimension?
A charm.
It's a
Cute.
charm.
It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me.
No. Forget Logan for just 1 second. I think this is a charm you can use
That
to
was
improve.
Strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
Yeah. I think you can just hammer charm, attack, stagger enemies more often. Well, let's move that here. Yes. What does this do? Increases maximum health. Well, that is good to know. And this attack, stagger enemies more often. Ooh. It goes well with the moose jerky, doesn't it? Ooh. So can we put that? Oh, that's that. Oops, hello. My man is salivating here. That is pretty cool. Do we have a map for this place, actually? I think the one that takes 20 minutes to load. Private cabin and stream side. Let's have a look at that. So, to the left. See, oh my god, that I did not see that coming. Man. Yeah, little guy. It's all totally fine. That's what I'm saying. Get your ass out of here. I can see the headline now. FBI agent empties 5 magazines in one wolf. Does not frickin' kill him. 7 headshots later. Finally, man. Are you dead yet? Jesus Christ. We shall cook you for 25 hours and you will be tender, my man. Yeah, I think painkillers, I don't think they're gonna do the trick here. Let's try adhesive bandages. And no littering. That's it. I think we do with another bandage here. Or maybe a painkiller. Should we do a painkiller? Yeah. Maybe one more? Do one more. Come on. No, we can't do one more. We should though, because yeah, there we go. Thank you, Nate. Much appreciated. That always helps. Very much enjoyed the vagina clip yesterday. Thank you so much. Sometimes it's just nicer playing games with other people, I think. Ay, Stream San Casquino is no fit. Ay, caramba, mamacita. Before, these things were unlocked. Witchfinder Station. We'll go there in a minute. Unless we should perhaps consult a map. Like, this is also locked. What's going down? We need the key to this. Or we need to find a way to... Oh, we are stream side. Ah. Private cabin. Turn right here. And then we'll explore the Witchfinder Station. It's a private cabin. It's so true, Art. Really now? Six plus 2, is it? Somebody got a calculator? Plus 3.
Another locked box.
Hang on, that's 3 plus 3. Oh, and potato chips. More to the point. Rock tree, are you bright enough? Rock tree. So tree is 8. Perhaps this is rock. Rock tree 668. Could that be it? No. Okay. We tried. That's not rock as such, that's more like wall, isn't it? Maybe there's another rock with stuff on it. This is cool. Ooh, look at that nice water effect. Do you remember what the water looked like in 20-year-old video games? Ha! It didn't look like this. That's for sure. Hello. I have shot you in the head twice. You should not be walking around anymore. You're just costing me ammo. I can't even turn around fast. So, are my bullets made of, like, sugar or something? That's crazy. That landed in your jaw, man. You should not be walking around anymore. Also, I'm running low on bullets here. What am I gonna do? This could be a rock. 7 minus 2. Man, again, this is totally unfair. I'm not gonna survive that, am I? Also, walk, goddammit. Five bullets left. I'm basically dead. I'm limping through the forest. I have no way. I'm gonna. This is easy mode, isn't it? No, this is normal. I forgot. Normal means impossibly difficult and can't really be won at all. Then there's story mode, which is so hard that it's nearly not possible. And nightmare mode is, well, we put it in, but no one's actually gonna ever be able to, you know. Yeah, I think so too. Silver bullets, that's what I need. But they're not in the game, are they? Dang. Shoot the bird, shoot it.
Charm. Cute. It'll
Why?
look great on the bracelet Logan made for me.
Why would I have to
Something
do
feels different. I should
this
look
again?
around.
Like, yeah, didn't I just do that for the last half hour? That's disheartening, isn't it?
Gotta.
Let's change the difficulty to like extra easy because I'm already a little bit frustrated here. Because, man, A, save my settings. B, kill the guy when I'm actually giving him a headshot. Controls, interface. Oh, we can't change difficulty anymore. Dang! Why not? Oh, is that so? I didn't see them having a sort of a black outline around them, so I never tried. Whenever I just put the light on them, it didn't seem to do anything. But since there's probably another 9 million wolves to kill, yeah, no, can't be changed after the fact. No, oh, what a shame. That is, you know, we put every available setting in there except for that. Could just do this, player invulnerability, immortality, something like that. Could just enable that and be done with it. No worries, no worries. You go help him out. That's totally cool. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for, you know, all your help with this game. Appreciate that. And I'm sure I'll be back tomorrow, maybe even with that chapter. I don't even know if I can play it to the end today, like this chapter. One-shot kill. That sounds like the way to go. Feels ridiculous to switch that on though. This early in the game. There's got to be a better way to play this.
These rhymes.
I might just have to wait 14 years until I'm able to play this game like it was with Alan Wake 1. 14 years it took me to learn it. It is super embarrassing, I tell you. Super embarrassing. This is all locked here, then the wolves are coming, and then I'm dead. Let's have a look at this, because Witchfinder Station might be more what we need. From Alaska to British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, and all the way into California, the Pacific Northwest area spans over a diverse range. Here you'll find 59 threatened or endangered species of plants and animals, all of which will attack you on sight, including the mighty orca and wild grey wolves. The Pacific Northwest's region's ecosystem are wonderfully diverse. They include mountain areas like the Cascades and the Olympic Ranges, as well as the dense forests around them. In the west, there are several islands and dry desert plateaus cover the east. Some of the common wildlife calling the Pacific Northwest their home are robins and seagulls, squirrels and otters, cougars and deer, coyotes and raccoons, salmon and blue herons. The marshes and ponds of this area host an impressive variety of fauna, but majestic trees like the black cottonwood, big leaf maple and Oregon ash thrive in the wetlands too. It is truly the nature lover's paradise. Oh, really? Thank you, RJ. Not if I can't kill the wolves, though. Not if I can't kill the wolves. Bloody thing is still unlocked. I mean, locked. This is bad. I gotta say, one thing is for sure, I wouldn't call this a survival horror game, to be honest. I'm also hard-pressed to not even call it Alan Wake 2. To be brutally honest, I think it's so different that it really deserves a different title altogether. It reminds me a little bit of what was it called again? The second Naughty Dog game that they've made. The Jak and Daxter. First one, platform game. Second one, Grand Theft Auto clone. nothing to do with platform game or the story anymore. And they just did it because, well, it was an established IP, we can do whatever we like, the end. And you think, yeah, well, but that's like me making a racing game, having success with it, and then the next installment is a shooter game. That's not gonna work, is it, as a sequel? You idiots. But that's just me, I say. Could be, and could this be the Rock? So 7 minus 5 is 5. 7 minus 2, indeed. And this could be the Rock. Let's see if we can find that other thing again. Maybe that's going to open the box. Could that be? Did you hear that? You best reload your gun. I think so too. And the other one too. Also, have a painkiller, why don't you? No point in running around with, you know. He's saying something about murder. That's not good, is it? Witchfinder Station. The Witchfinder Station. Creepy sound effect. That means we're close to something. Witchfinder Station doesn't look dissimilar to the...
Another one of those rhymes.
And another one of those video cameras. And an FPC suitcase. I love it. What does it mean? The hero brave and strong left home to right a wrong. From the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved the most. That's gotta be her daughter, right? That is true. They're chilling in the car. They're already on the way to the coffee shop. And also she says, I'm just going to have a quick look around. Really now? We don't have anything that we can put on here. The house without a host. Oh, that could be this one. Did that just make a noise here? It's an old field telephone, isn't it? Could have sworn that just rang there. It's probably perfectly fine to go in and see the house without a host. Oh my god, it's haunted! It's moving! It's haunted! Federal Bureau of Control. First they have one monitoring station here. Next thing we know, they have a massive presence here. Odyssey Voyage. They like their coffee, don't they? Yeah, let's close the door. It's too creepy outside. Let's rummage around in the file cabinet. Ooh, painkillers, alright. Max Payne would be proud.
Rest easy, buddy.
I wonder if this is a collection thing where you go and touch all these things that you find. These moose heads. My god. Computer's still on. Cookies are probably okay still. Ah! Anyone got the administrator password? So funny, Nate. I'll try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang. They already know what's wrong. Maybe it's a 0 start. 0, 1, 2, 3. No. Dang. 5H, 1T, yes. I'll try that. Let's hack into the Federal Bureau of Control computer. That's going to be great. Ah. Why don't we just stay in here for the night? Dun dun. Federal Bureau of Control. Research into the reality-altering effects discovered in the Cauldron Lake area, utilizing fiction and art as a source, and then manifesting the results into existence. Methodology. The FBC's intent in this research project is to experiment with nursery rhymes, thereafter referred to as fiction, in an attempt to recreate the conditions under which the writing could become reality. The hypothesis is that there are two ways in which fiction affects reality, either by reflecting events that have come to pass but that are not known to their later creator, whose act of creation therefore becomes the catalyst of these past events, after which they serve as the source of their own inspiration, or by the fiction itself being the initiating force in its present timeline, using the creator as a conduit. In the experiment, we will create nursery rhyme texts with a specific function and then use the depicted dolls and symbols as needed via a careful testing process with the purpose of the story told in the fiction manifesting itself in real life. A variety of combinations involving the dolls, symbols and rhymes will be tested in order to collect large amounts of data with the hope that a pattern will appear. Methods will be adjusted in the testing based on our results. Nothing can go wrong. I can see it now. This is all going to go really well. It is so creepy. This is so creepy. Ah, look at that. Wolf doll. This could be... Oh, hero doll. Hang on a minute, this is great! What else? Oh yes. Test sites in Cauldron Lake, Witchfinder Station 2, Stream Site 1, Cauldron Lake rental cabins also 1. Oh my, I'm never gonna get out of this. It's like I'm inspecting a cabin. I tell you, things feel certainly haunted here. Huh. VHS tapes. And cigarettes. Well, it looks like I've got a little bit more to explore in my mind cabin here. Because, oh my, look at that. We have so much. Which case is this? Nursery rhymes. Okay. So this one, crow doll. Maybe this goes here. Yes. The Y of the thing. Then we have a hero doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. I suppose that goes here. Oh, yes. Then we have the wolf doll. Indeed. And then we have another one of these. So that is here maybe. FBC file. Right, false rhymes. What are these? Who made them? I could go here. Yes. Oh my god, the people in Iceland. Happy New Year, everyone. That is very cool. Bjork and Leifey, I hope you're doing okay. It's gonna be great. Happy New Year, Iceland. That is very cool. What's after that? What's the next hour? I think we have one on the half hour, and on the hour there's one. There's the eastern parts of Canada are now coming in. Iceland is still a country. It is not a state, and it shall remain that way. And if the people of Denmark have anything to say about it, probably true for Greenland as well. They'd be stupid to sell it. Or they should make a deal like 13 quadrillion or something and lease it. Don't sell it, lease it. Newfoundland, indeed. Yes, that's true. Hey, Mr. Brian. Good to see you. I was going to say Happy New Year, but it's not quite the case yet. Could that be here? Reenacting the rhyme made the environment change. That could be. That could be here, maybe. Yes. That's cool. We've been waiting for you. We've been exploring more cabins. I think out of 24 that were left, we must have done 12 because we've got 8 left. So haha. Hashtag crappy keyboard. I love it. According to RJ, we're close to the end of this chapter, but I can't see it myself. So I think we have probably another hour to go at least. A charm appeared at the site of the rhyme. Could that be here? No, of course not. Could that be Cauldron Lake rhymes? A charm appeared. Strange dolls. That maybe? No. Nah, don't think. Just brute force, because that's really that's the only thing you can do. If it makes no sense at all. Ah, charm appeared. Where did it come from? I wonder if there are others. I'm thinking, have we reality shifted? Or have we manifested it into existence or something? This is another doll, right? Strange dolls. Yeah, Crow doll. We had that. And then we have the Hero doll. And then we now have the Wolf doll. Interesting. Rhyme found near the bridge at Cauldron Lake. That's here. Each number of crows has a different meaning. Is that so? I don't know. Murder at Cauldron Lake. One more clue. Case closed.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection?
And you call that case closed? I call that more questions than answers. I killed Nightingale. I had to. He was a monster. The flooding around Cauldron Lake receded afterwards. Nothing about this makes rational sense. We found Alan Wake, a rider, missing for 13 years at the shore of the lake. Hopefully he can shed some light on this. We call that case closed. I call that not case closed at all. That's crazy. Well, maybe the FBC should launch an investigation into the manifestation of large amounts of cash into American and international bank accounts. Investigate the previously flooded area. We can't because it's impossible to reach. And then take the car back to Cauldron Lake. So Brian, we found Alan and Sam are currently at the bottom of the lake that has receded. We're being attacked by wolves that can't really be killed. We need a password for the FBC computer here. We tried 1235, it didn't work. Let's try the other way around. Nah, what a shame. And I think that's it for this cabin. There's got to be something on the outside where we can go and... We touched the moose head as well. Oh my god, this could be the altered item. Rubber duck altered item. Oh, we've got a back exit here. Nice. So we've established the FBC are conducting tests on nursery rhymes here. Oh yeah, there's wolves. Unkillable. Unkillable wolves. 1235. Hero brave and strong, left home to right a wrong. From the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved the most. So does that mean we should use the wolf statue here? Got the wolf doll, got the hero doll. Maybe we need to do the hero doll. Does that work? Toy doesn't work. Does this work here? No. Does it work here? Because when nothing makes sense, brute forcing really is the only way. Worked great last time. It's not the hero doll then. Let's try the other one. Wolf doll. No. Yet is not wolf doll either. Well, we tried. And look, we found old VHS equipment here. Yes, and where we're going to get the silver moonstone bullets from. Don't think the legs receded all that much. Is there any clues on the map here? Witchfinder Station, Streamside. Witch's Ladle. Well, I suppose we can always swing by the witch's hut. One more time. Should try that. I'm sure it's perfectly safe to traverse the... oh yeah, the rocks! That's right, where were they? Where was that again? Where was that again? Was that here? Crow doll... Was that here? The cult stash. Man, there's so much to explore. There's this thing here as well. I think we should have a look at that. Perhaps we're going to try that. So past Streamside and then just go up. That could even be where the rock thing is. It's possible. Yeah, it's quite a large area, isn't it? And I will try RJ's trick about shining the light at the wolves. Because they're coming, aren't they? It's only a matter of when and how many. Currently on the right way, then just hang out to the left. Once we get down here, I think. Yeah, meanwhile her buddies in the warm cozy car, having a coffee, piece of pie and all that. So slightly further down than left. Or something. Brian, what are your plans for tonight for the big New Year's Eve party? Are you meeting up with people? Are you going to spend some quality time in front of the TV or the computer? Away from social obligations. This is sort of the nights I like spending these days. The general store. Okay. I think we've been here. But hey, perhaps it's been restocked. We don't know. Could be. I don't know. Has it been restocked? What's that alarm? Does that come from the FBC monitoring station? Let's follow that. Where's the exit when you need it? Could have sworn there was a door. Out of the store here. But maybe I was wrong. No, Jay, there never was a door here. Oh, this is it. Found it. Found it. The FBC monitoring station. Which was FBC buzzer. There we go. So, hangar right then left. See if it's... Oh, really? 7 headshots later and the guy still isn't dead. But this is crazy. Is there somebody else we should be looking into here? His hunter colleague, perhaps? Thought I heard something.
Just below.
And then he runs away.
Left to rot. Big smile.
I mean, how many headshots do these guys need? Notice that also he seems to have had his heart ripped out. He had stuff on him. How about the other guy? He should have stuff on him as well, right? If you're still around, Mr. Corpse. Somewhere! Oh, the red spot is a weak spot? I thought that was a hole in his body that I could just shoot bullets through. Dang, man, it's always action, action, action here, isn't it? Murder site FBC buzzer, so just keep going that way. Anything we've left at the murder site? No. It's that monitoring station, isn't it?
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here.
No,
I'll meet
we're
you
not
at the parking
done.
lot.
There's tons of things to explore. Oh, really? We've done it? Crazy to think I felt like I haven't done it. But maybe we need to go back here. That's possible. Finally, we can have a look around. Hello? I'm with the FBI. We've seen that report, haven't we? Clear signs of tampering.
Warning. Activity detected.
Yeah.
AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake.
Bloody hell, send help!
AWE.
Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
After New York, when I started looking for our friend here, their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer. How about that?
Yeah, how about that, huh? And also, their alarm goes off and they're not here. So what does that say about the FBC? Monitoring Station 11. This is very much like Lost, isn't it? Look at the lighting. I mean, seriously. That's the FBS. Federal Bureau of Sucking. Casey? Alan? Where are you? You. I'm hoping we can come back to this area and explore a little bit more. I mean, it would just like them to say, hey, we've built this. We would like you to traverse it at least 15 times. Because we've spent a lot of work making this happen. I feel like this leads me back. Oh no, this leads me to the parking spot. What's happening here? Nothing. Gotcha. How about Alan? Is he okay? Is he in the car? Could do with a coffee. Yes, let's go do this. What are we doing again in Bright Falls? I sort of forgotten.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Thanks for letting us know, Art. I think I've already used mine.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No
Dad?
one texted me. What's going on?
Who is your
I'm
dad?
totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Why didn't you text me? God damn it, she's my daughter too.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
You could say that again.
If you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Bye, Logan. Bye, husband. That's where that's from. Oh, he's wearing the Arizona shirt. Nice. Like in American Nightmare.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in
What
danger.
you have? Oh my
They'll
god.
come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Oh, fuck me.
Tell
Language,
us about
Alan.
the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return.
Oh
Is this the name of
yeah.
the story on these pages?
You're writing
The
that.
writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah,
That is funny.
scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense.
Gordon Ramsay, me. Come on, Alan, remember. Artie and the janitors? Seriously?
I remember. I remember.
Oh my god. Don't remember the darkness. Don't remember the... No! Ah. There's that Fast Show sketch where there's this painter, and whenever you say black, he gets total freaks out and paints everything in black. Yes, I shall get the black out. No, Johnny, come home. Not the darkness. It's fine, look at the nice sky. It's bright and blue.
Thank you. Welcome.
Mr. Door?
A great show for you here tonight.
Gordon Ramsay it. Is he? Man, that show's taped.
He's here to talk about his latest book.
Oh, he's in the green room.
And as usual, our houseman, old gods of Asgard, is here. Take it away, you crazy Vikings!
Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids.
What's with the language? That's
Had I
terrible.
already done the show? Was that a recording?
They've been recording these shows for like 60 years now, Alan. Yes, they're never live. He has aged, hasn't he?
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show.
And now we know why the budget for this game was close to 60 million euros. Or was it 80? That was expensive, man.
It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
Yes, tell us.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment?
Yeah, have you read it?
Story, a postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
Right.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double.
Mr. Scratch.
Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You should have written the
Go
book.
on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak?
So true, Brian.
Are we all in your story, Alan?
And if so, can you put $10 million into my account?
No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series.
Clearly, we need
It's the
Oh
shelves
Dear
tomorrow.
mugs.
After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps.
Return! You've written that as well.
Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career. All this talk of meta-narratives. I kept expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
Well, you wouldn't know you'd disappear because... Ooh, really?
Hello?
And now we play as Alan. Ha!
Listen it. Something's not right here.
You've
I
been
need
losing
to
it
get
for
home.
14 years, buddy.
To Alice.
Dude, forget Alice. She's remarried and like forgotten about you and stuff. I've heard a recent radio interview from 2012. She speaks of you in the past tense, if that is anything to go by. All right. This is a good keyboard. I used to have something similar like that. A Fender Rhodes, like a really old model. That was back in the 90s. And they've recently started making brand new ones, the Rhodes company. Old Gods of Asgard. And I thought just for a laugh, how much are they if I bought a new Fender Rhodes? So it's like a couple of grand or something. 13 grand! Ay caramba! They make 50 a month. And you can customize them a little bit. They even have MIDI these days. And mine had just loose keys and really needed tuning. And I had no idea how to do it. Super retro. It was a wonderful thing. It was like proper also, man, this is well done. This is exactly what they do in a TV show. They put a large picture behind here. In front of that picture, usually with a little bit of a gap, kind of a haze curtain, so that it looks like this is far away, which of course it isn't. Well done. That is very cool. Yeah, Fender Rhodes. I don't actually remember what happened to it. I don't think I remember. I didn't take that to...
What the hell was that
Hamburg with
interview?
me?
Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt
Not
like a
yet,
bad
you
dream.
haven't.
Could make a good horror story.
That is a really nice way of telling a story. If you think, hey, I'm a writer, I haven't written the story, but the idea is good, so you go ahead and write the story, and then that actually becomes the story that is in reality, and then another version of you doesn't remember you've written it, who's then going to rewrite it, and every time the loop goes around, the story is a little bit different. And then, of course, eventually your brain explodes because it's... And between with Mr. Door, from Mr. Door to Mr. Scratch. I don't even want to get out here because... Oh, that's closed anyway. Good stuff. Let's have a look around the TV studio. Mr. Door. Mr. Door?
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Is there a copy of your book around? My Interpretation of Many Worlds by Dr. Casper Darling. We must buy a copy. Fun fact, this guy is actually doing the voice for Alan Wake. And this is what that guy actually looks. But this is not what the voice actor looks like. So, very interesting. Yeah, right. And of course, Sam Lake needs to have multiple photos on here because that's important. Dr. Darling. Dr. Casper Darling. Used to work for the Federal Bureau of Control.
Hey! I think I've been locked in. Anybody?
Aw, man.
Now I have to find the code myself. Great.
This is gonna be great. Old Gods of Asgard, come on. They're still around.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
Yes. Ooh, they've got a proper piano in the green room. That is very cool. 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Very funny. Let's go and try that number. 665. The Neighbor of the Beast. Like 667, that's the other neighbor of the beast. I'm Alan Wake. I'm a writer. Toilet paper, yes. I like it.
Something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out.
Cool.
What's that? A message?
What's broken?
Impossible to say.
Interesting mirrors going on here. I wouldn't want to do my makeup in one of those. It's because this is difficult to render. This is a cheap way to do it. I wonder actually, does it... I mean, I've not really looked, but is there a way to do reflections? I remember in Control I had to switch it on deliberately, and that might just... There's ambient occlusion here. DLSS reconstruction. Oh, there we go. We have... Ray tracing is off, so let's go and put it to medium. I thought it was on medium. Path traced indirect lighting. That solves the question, do they do something like lumen? Look at that. Now that is better, isn't it? I didn't know this wasn't even switched on. But yeah, it makes sense. In Control I had to enable it independently as well. So now we have proper reflections. Oh, the game's gonna look even better now. This is cool. Really, Leo? That is so cool. I hadn't heard of that. Neighbor of the Beast. Yeah, reflections are a little bit more expensive to render. Where are we gonna go next? This way maybe. Wish we had a flashlight. Oh, there we go. Exit. Limu. Ah, so fresh. Limo, ah, so fresh. Cafeteria. Oh, come on! I'm in for a snack now. Ah. Perhaps we'll find, I don't know, something in here? Or not. This can't be good. What is this, Silent Hill?
Studio with me. I had to get out.
Again. Because I hadn't gotten out enough over the years. There was always more to get out of. Usually in super freaky rooms.
This is the ritual to lead you on.
Okay.
Waking up
Right,
one night,
goddammit!
I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
Huh. Oh, I see. So this is the same idea that Saga has? Her mind play? So this, I guess, is his writer's room, is it? Oh man, this is cool! National Nightmare Filth. What else we got? Follow you into the dark. Didn't see you put the other tape in. Very good. It is just like Silent Hill, isn't it? It's very similar, I have to say. Very much inspired by. What have we got here? Before we check out that blackboard, got a little...
I had been writing. Initiation. You must write to escape.
Again. Initiation Draft 1.
A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. but other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Plot board. Man, this is exciting. Show us how it's done. Everything Dor had said had felt true. Was that a part of me writing or coming from somewhere else? The dark place trapped. You must write to escape. Okay, good. Get back to writing. Well, I mean, you gotta write more. You gotta do what you gotta do, Alan. And you are a writer, so there we go. Also, elbow patches, yes.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Exactly, Nate. Why didn't he do that like 14 years ago? Everything was fine, the sun was shining, the end.
We have a great show for you here tonight. We'll treat all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course we have Alan Wake here. The best-selling writer, the books, the films.
You'd think.
Let's do this.
Find a way out of the talk show studio. Well, first I have my spot on stage, don't I? So if I don't go on stage, maybe everything will be fine. Nope, not that way. Oh, I'm loving these reflections. I'm glad I found that setting. I didn't know we had to enable that independently.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me.
There we go, that's his normal voice.
Your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because
interesting.
On more than one occasion, you voiced
that's the look.
reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey.
What a terrible title.
Say something first, Sam.
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night.
Now I get the voice thing.
Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That wasn't a clip, that was audio.
Murder Case Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Man, Alan, you should have paid attention. 10 out of 10. Must-see hit film of the year. We have about 3.5 hours here on the Eastern Seaboard. Maybe we can catch a late night showing. Murder Case Casey. Also, I need an oh dear mug. Definitely need an oh dear mug. This is important. Also, did you know that the camera itself isn't actually that big? The biggest part of this thing is the lens, which is this thing, this whole thing at the front here, the whole blue thing up until that black line that goes like that. That's all the lens. That's the really expensive part. Then the camera itself is actually relatively simple. It's not even all this. This is all the monitor on top of the camera. The camera itself is very, very small. And then the other big thing is this incredible tripod that they have here. Very cool. Very cool. And technically those TV studio cameras, they haven't really changed all that much in many decades. A creepy out of the darkness. Do you think it's still the same code on the door? Anyone in here? Ah, maybe it's something different. So it's sort of 5, 6, 5. Ooh, interesting. Reality had changed in front of my very eyes. I was looking into this other changing room where the same book by the same guy was, even though he wasn't really on the show, which was weird. I tried out that new code on the door, which wasn't 665 anymore. It was 565. Ooh. Creepy mannequin. Just like in Silent Hill. Ah, it's locked. This is the writer's room, right? I think. Could be. Mr. Septitum, how's it going, buddy? Top of the evening to you and Happy New Year. What's it been like? What's it like in the future? We're not even there yet. Tell us what it's like. We're spending some quality time with Mr. Alan Wake. It's quite the trip, I tell you. It's quite the trip. Oh, it's the cafeteria.
Hello?
Mr. Door? Aha! Artie? Or maybe they're not on the bathroom, that could be. More or less the same. Oh, good to know. We fear it might just be drastically different, like our friends from Australia and New Zealand have already told us about. I'm glad to hear it's more or less the same. I like 2024. I like 24. I like the fact... Artie! Oh my! It's the janitor's office. How exciting. It's Artie from Control.
Ah, Lorraine. There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Yes, good to see you too. I'm not actually Tom. My name is Alan Wig. I'm a writer.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Yes.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin?
Yes.
And a man with a tool can build his own exit.
See?
It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it.
Listen to Artie.
As in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Nice. Woohoo! I'm glad to see Artie again. That is just so cool.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
The sun will shine even into a bag of twigs.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles.
Amen to that.
It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is.
Yes.
I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there. But still a friendly face.
Yeah.
I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
Basement. Gotcha. Huh. Ooh, the map can be accessed by returning to the writer's room. Sweet. In between with Mr. Door. What? This is very exciting. I look at puddles for a living. The puddles show me the future. Yes, Mr. Door gets a star on his dressing room. To the basement. Well, it's not that far away. Maybe we can make our way over there. Is this it? Basement. Alan Wake! That's me! That's not the basement. Dang! They've lured me in here. Ooh, food. Nice! Look at the crisps and the cake and crackers! Ooh, I'd like one of those. Ah! Ooh, see the little rendering mistake there? I guess glass doesn't reflect through the mirrors? Through the mirrors? That is weird, isn't it? the sort of lid doesn't actually reflect. Probably because it too is sort of transparent, and I think maybe there'll be too many bounces. Yeah, it's like it's not being drawn. That's crazy. I too have a piano in my dressing room. Hey, that's. I want to go on this talk show more often. Huh. Where though is the basement? The basement is not here, so maybe up? Maybe just back? Maybe just back. Let's do that. Back. And then sort of here. And then through here, perhaps? Is that where that is? Yeah, literally unplayable basement, like it says here. Duh. Use the janitor's key. Good idea, Alan. Let's check down in the basement. You remember Artie, the janitor? Do I? I don't think you guys have met. Ooh, map of the basement. I can't pick that up. Yeah, it's a bit... This is all a bit creepy. I'm supposed to pick up something that I've left in a shoebox. Oh my god, it's getting creepy. I don't have a flashlight, I don't have a gun. This isn't good. What is this? Oh, hello. Let's watch that.
The talk show host?
Good evening. A writer trapped in a dream world attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power to make them come true. Us, hidden few, know that ultimately he will succeed. But before that, many of his stories collapse back into the stuff that dreams are made of, to remain as they began, works of fiction. And yet, maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed from these tales. Rare glimpse into the unseen realities beyond our own, offering us intriguing avenues of contemplation as they transpire in
Night Springs. Woohoo! Alright! Too cool! Night Springs season intro. Presented by Mr. Door. Who's this Mr. Door? We've had Mr. Scratch. We've had Mr. Door.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
There's also the donut. Maybe it's that. The Third Eye. Zane classic in theaters.
The lamp felt significant. A tool.
Does
for
it have a
bringing
light
to
switch?
the darkness.
And the moths, very nicely
a
done.
magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like
Not for the
in a
better.
dream. Opening a way forward. The lamp
It
was
did?
humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
Really? What? What just happened? I've taken the light out of a lamp and it's sort of forged a way forward? I don't really... I'm not following. Should I even be here? Is this the right way to go? Sort of is. If only I could find a way forward, huh? Basement shortcut. Can I sort of hold it somehow? I totally didn't. I haven't even seen Harry Potter. It wasn't me, I swear. Oh, there we go. Just walk up the stairs, Alan. It's not that difficult, goddammit. Basement shortcut. And then... maybe go back to the cafeteria, go through there, and then potentially find a way to the exit. Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know. So Alan sort of has a flashlight now. How do I put it into other lamps, though? Oh, there's RT. RT! Ah, man. He's still mopping the floors. So this is not the way out then. Could go into storage. Will that work? Storage. Maybe that's gonna get me the way forward. Somehow? Or not. Also quite possible. Use light to find a way out. Yeah, but how? It doesn't make any sense. Huh. Oh, hey, hang on. Maybe this way? Artie, so what do I do with this light thing? Artie is ultra creepy. So... maybe into the lobby? I have no idea. We can go back here? That's the toilets. We don't want to be here. Or maybe here? Follow the red light? No, that's just how we came in here, so that's not it. This way then, maybe? That's just opened that door, hasn't it? Cafeteria door, gotcha. That's not it either. I'm confused. I might try to go back to the backstage stage and then get into the lobby, maybe? That might be an idea, because currently I have no idea how to get to the other side there. The laundry and the thing. Let's try to get to the lobby. See if that works. So... what does it mean I need to go to the green room? It really doesn't... it's not very specific there, is it? Find a way out of the talk show studio, so could be the lobby. Could be the lobby. So straight on, right, right. And just keep going right, basically. It'll work. Stage, I gotcha. Let's go to the stage. Listen, for a writer, you're not doing much writing. You're doing a lot of creeping around dark studios, I gotta say. So then... lobby is sort of this way. Allegedly. But dang, it's no way out. Huh. There's just equipment and we never had an audience. I'm extremely disappointed. That is so bad. Because really, this would be sort of this direction. There's the lobby, right? But I just can't get there, which is it's a little bit disappointing, I have to say. I have no idea how to get there. It's sort of cool to rummage around, but I'm thinking I might just go and call it a day here for the day and get ready for our festivities tonight, which aren't really existent, but you know, watch some movies, watch some TV, something like that. Yeah, I don't think I have no idea where to go. Maybe we'll figure it out tomorrow together. What do you reckon? Have a happy new... well, who's next? New Year, I think Eastern Seaboard of Canada now. Happy New Year to those guys. I could totally make this in 3D. These are really nice reference images, aren't they? I might just take a picture of this in photo mode. This is really good. Alan in the TV studio. That's just all very cool. Yeah, let's do that. If you're up for it, I'm back tomorrow with this because I'm really enjoying the game. Apart from a few annoyances, it's been fun. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy 2025. I hope it has a lot of funky stuff in store for you, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.